Yes. Right. Okay. Cool. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. That's gonna give me some sound in a second. Good. That's gone. We're here obviously for Sharks versus Exeter. Sharks' first round in the Champions Cup. Don't forget they won it last year, not the Champions Cup. They won the Challenge Cup last year. Hence why we're in the Champions Cup this year. And we started off against Exeter, a team that is struggling at the moment in the Premiership. They are 7 losses from 7 games and rooted to the bottom of the table. So they are certainly, well, they'll be hoping for I suppose, a change of fortunes in this game. But in all honesty, it looks, well, this is the thing, is it looks very unlikely, but let's not forget this is the Sharks, and literally anything can happen. So, I'm positive, but speculative might be the right word. We'll see. We'll find out. But we'll go through some little like news about the game, about the teams, and kind of what to expect. I'm not sure what the weather is like at the moment, but I think it's okay. The game kicks off in about, what's the time now? In about 12 minutes, and it's obviously in Durban at Kings Park Stadium. Or kickoff at 1 GMT. Let me look for. Let's see. So where? They're not going to tell me who the Oh, they're not telling me who the what's it called? The officials are. Let me try and find their officials because I want to know who the officials are for this game. Right. Okay. No, I can't find it. Anyway, I actually think this is the first time Exeter has ever travelled to Durban to play against the Sharks, so that'll be interesting. The Sharks beat Gloucester in last season's Challenge Cup final. I mean, we thrashed them in the final, and they've gone full guns blazing for this match against Exeter. They want to make a big statement in this Champions Cup, and it'd be great if we win the Challenge Cup and then go on and win the Champions Cup as well. And we certainly have the players to do it. We just need the consistent form from them. Rob Baxter, the head coach of Exeter, he was talking about how they've started poorly this season, but also how this campaign in the Champions Cup mimics last year, where they started against a really strong Toulon side away, and that they beat them, and that win kind of fired them up for their whole Champions Cup campaign. So they're hoping for a similar kind of start to this competition as well. When Rob Baxter was saying, when you're away from home, the pressure is on you to get something from the game, and if you do, it creates a really good feeling for the rest of the campaign. Obviously, this is a lot longer trip for them than it is to France, but there are quite a few players who have played in South Africa before, and the captain for the day, Jacques Vermeulen, he is a former Sharks player, so it's almost like a coming home for him. Rob Baxter also talked about how the Sharks have world class players, and they'll need to stop them across the field rather than in any specific area of the game. If you do want to watch it, it's on Premier Sports 2. And I think it's subscription to Premier Sports 2. Premier Sports is like £10.99 a month. Or you can use a discount code and pay £70 for the year. That's not bad. Might actually take a look at that for next year. So we will get on to the the other team news. Yeah, as I said, Jacques Vermeulen is leading out the Exeter team against the Sharks. Ibn Etzebeth has taken over the captaincy from Sia Khaleesi, who is still playing, and he's playing at, I suppose, a rather less experienced number 8 position. And it looks like Exeter will be playing in their pink kit, which I'm not going to lie, I quite like. And I'll be interested to see your guys. Who do you think are the danger men for Exeter? Vredendal, Jenny Martin, Vredendal. Oh God, I've never been there, but I know all about it. Hey Jenny, how you doing? For me, I think the danger men for Exeter today are definitely, obviously, going to be Manny Fewubosu, Josh Hodge. He is so fast, it's scary. But Greg Fisselau's good, and I think who else will be quite a good one to watch. Actually, I think it's probably those three for me. Whereas the Sharks lineup is a solid lineup as well. Let's have a look. One key player, I suppose, that's been rested for Exeter after the Autumn Nation series is Henry Slade, and it's quite interesting. I mean, you're starting arguably one of your hardest games away, and they've rested one of their most experienced players. So you kind of probably get the idea that Exeter are going to target their home games for wins and hope for a win away from home at some point. Maybe a lucky one, maybe just a good performance. But yes, so Henry Slade has been rested for this one, and they've actually named a fairly inexperienced side for this game. They've named 5 Champions Cup debuts in their squad. Lock Franco Molina, fly off Will Hayden Wood, and centre Tamati Tua. They're all starting. Their debutants in the Champions Cup. Jimmy Roots, who recently got his Premiership debut, is on the bench along with Will Rigg. Jimmy Roots is younger brother of Ethan Roots, who is obviously is the England international. Henry Slade had been rested. Ibn Esbeth returns to the side as captain. Khaleesi is at 8. Let's have a look. Okay, so now we'll probably go. How much time we got? We got about 7 minutes. Yeah, let's go through the teams. So we'll go through the home side first. Obviously, the Sharks. We've got Oxenche, Bongi Mbinabi, and Trevor Nyakani. And Nyakani actually getting a start. He's usually on the bench. In the front row, so a very solid front row for them. All Springboks, all brilliant. Ibn Etzebeth at 4 and captain. Emil van Heerden is back into the team at number 5. James Fenter at 6. Vincent Chatuka at 7 and Sia Khaleesi at 8. Then at 10, we've got a change around. Jordan Hendrickse comes into the 10 shirt and Sia Masuku drops to the bench. Mapimpi at 11. Andre Esterhazen at 12. Ethan Hooker moves into the midfield at 13 in place of Am. And Edwin Keita comes in to the wing with Fassi, who is playing some of his best rugby at in his life at 15. Then on to Exeter, we've got Scott Seo, Dan Frost, and Marcus Street in the front row. They're going to have a tough job today against the Springbok front row. Richard Capstick and Franco Molina in the lock pairing. Ethan Roots at 6. Jacques Vermeulen, the captain, former Sharks player, at 7. And Greg Fisselau at 8. Greg Fisselau pushing for an England spot. So, we'll see how he goes. Then we've got Stu Townsend at 9. Will Hayden Wood at 10. Tommy Wyatt at 11. Tamaiti Tua and Ben Hammersley at 12 and 13. Emmanuel Fewubosu, the danger man, at 14. And Josh Hodge at 15. And onto the benches, we've got Dylan Richardson for the Sharks, Ntutuko Mchunu, Hanro Jacobs, so a very solid front row replacements there. Jason Jenkins and Pepsi Buthelezi make up the rest of the forwards. And it's a 5-3 split for the Sharks. So we've got Jaden Hendrickse, Sia Musuku, and Francois Fenter on the bench. So a 5-3 split. It's a good bench for the Sharks. And then on to Exeter, we've got Jack Inard, Will Goodrick Clark, Jimmy Roots, Chris Chunta, and Ross Vincent as the forward replacements. Will Beckensall, Harvey Skinner, and Will Rigg as the backline replacements. And the game's getting underway in 5-ish minutes. So we'll try and get the stream up. It looks like it started. Just before the game gets going, don't forget to check out our amazing sponsor in BitDefender. They sponsor us, and they have done for a hell of a long time. And so do check them out. They are leaders in cybersecurity. And can take care of all of that for you. And in the current, I suppose, world climate of technology, security is becoming more and more. So from us as well. We do obviously we're streaming a couple of games today, so do keep in track with the channel. Can wait. How awesome to see these big European sides in South Africa. The Braai is ready here in Strand. A long day of unbelievable. Yes, yeah, you're not right. You're not wrong. Via LK, via LK. Although it should be double via, don't you think? Double via. Right, so the game will be underway soon. The stream needs to hurry up and start. Let's try and get it going. I will run through the teams again as they kind of are coming out onto the. There we go. That looks like it's working. And then we'll be underway. Put in the chat. It's nice to hear you guys chatting in the chat about where you're watching from, and do put in the chat who you're keen to see, who you think will be the big performers in the games today, especially obviously in this game. But let me know what your thoughts are on score prediction as well. Score predictions are always good in the chat, so do chuck a couple of those up. Right, so sorry, I didn't. I completely missed him out. Grant Williams is starting for the Sharks. I completely missed him. So in just a straight change there for those two, doing some rotation. So a very, very strong side for the Sharks, and very excited to see how they do. John Plumtree still under pressure. It looks like it's an absolutely stunning day in Durban. I'm surprised there aren't more people at the stadium. Then we got Exeter, Scott Seo, Frost, and Street in the front row. Molina, Capstick in the lock pairing. Ethan Roots, Vermeulen, and Fistelau in the back row. And Vermeulen, don't forget, is the captain. Ethan Roots, England player. Fistelau, England A. No, he's played for England, but I think it was against the Barbarians maybe. Then we got oh my god, I can't. So what was his name? Townsend and Hayden Wood in the 9 and 10 position. And then we got Tua and Hammersley in the centres, Wyatt, Hobb, and Faye in the back row, the back three. And the head coach, Ali Hepner. Okay, so it's the interesting. So it's not what's his name? It's not their proper head coach, who is oh my god, who's with them. Oh, sorry, no, he's the head coach. Rob Baxter's the director of rugby. A bit like it was, Varsity and Jacques when they were a thing. Right, yeah. Score predictions, guys. Score predictiones. How do I watch the game? It's on Premier Sports 2. There's a hooker at centre. Age-old joke, that. How do you watch the game? Yeah. Gerald, it's on Premier Sports 2. It looks like a really nice warm day out there in South Africa. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Angus is there, my cousin. Just waiting for the teams to run out now. Yep, Exeter are in their they are in their pink kit. Quite nice actually. I quite like it. Sharks in in their new kit, so their new season kit. Oh, all right. Interesting style. Oh, okay, I quite like that actually. It's got the kind of band of Zulu art on it. Oh, I do quite like that actually. I might have to get one of those. I do need a new Sharks jersey. My one is so old. I think my one's from back when the Super 14 was still a thing. So, referee Jimmy Rosier is he's the referee today. Oh, actually, all French officials today. all of the last four Champions Cups have gone in to France, Toulouse and Rochelle, La Rochelle, Stade Rochelle. Trevor Newcani already sweating in the sun. 7, 6, 5 are having a countdown, just like they do in Murrayfield. So, well, I think it's the Sharks to kick off. What happened? False start. All right. I think Hendrickson took it a little too quick early. Okay. So they'll just do another kickoff. Glad this is not being played in the UK because oh my god, the weather here is atrocious. So Jordan Hendrickson to get us underway, and he kicks into the 22. It's come down to Faye Boso. He's already getting his running going. He's tried to muscle through a bunch of players and has got a good 10 meters on him there. Now the problem is I don't know quite a lot of these extra players, so this is going to be an interesting game. Townsend trying to get the ball out. He box kicks downfield and he's kicked it out on the full. That's an early mistake there from the scrum half. Can you watch this game? Yes, you can on Premier Sports 2. So Sharks have an early line out. Mbanambi want to hit his man early, and they will try and get some early pressure on Exeter here. I think there's another game that's just started, actually. Who else has started? So also, if you're a fan of the Georgian side Black Lion, they're playing Van at the moment in the Challenge Cup. So Grant Williams out to Esterhazen. Esterhazen feeds to Oxenchair. He bounces off Fisselau. Grant Williams trying to get it out quickly. He goes for a little dink over the top. Hodge is out of position, but it's going to go too far. Oh, Hodge picks up. He's forced to put it down. That was a poor decision from Hodge. So I think it's going to be a goal line dropout. Yeah, he didn't carry it over, so it's a goal line dropout. I tell you what, that's a right. So it will be what's his name? He's got to talk about Hayden Wood, who will drop kick on the goal line, and it falls to Fassi. Fassi feeds into Chituka. He runs hard. Grant Williams to Oxenchair into Etzebeth. Good tackle on Etzebeth. Grant Williams again. Hendrickson to Fassi. Fassi steps in field, beats one. Extra wrap him up well though. Williams again. Goes to Ivan Etzebeth. He breaks one tackle. Fisselau trying to get over, but can't do so. It's a penalty, not releasing. And Grant Williams taps and goes. Goes to Mbanambi on the inside. Williams. Hendrickson. Hendrickson can't free his arms, but he's beaten two tacklers there. Here's Hooker. Hooker is, I tell you what, Hooker has been in absolutely sensational form recently. Grant Williams. Oxenchair takes two men to bring him down, including Ethan Roots. Oh, the ball's gone loose, but Hendrickson has it. Esterhazen gets the offload off to Mbanambi. Oh, it's a good, that has to be a turnover. Yeah, that is a really good turnover there. And I think it's Townsend. Number 9 with a brilliant turnover there. Great turnover there from the number 9. He's quite a small guy, but he tell you what. It looks like someone might be receiving some treatment already. And we just hope it's not what's going on. So it is a penalty to Exeter. And Josh Hodge will have a chance to clear his lines. Chituka is just tying his laces. Okay, good. Oh no, it's Hammersley, who's I think receiving some attention on his hand. So Hammersley is actually a wing usually, but he's playing at 13 today. So Josh Hodge will have the clearance. He does have a good boot on him, Josh Hodge, and he's rapid. Decent clearance from Hodge. Not too bad. Brings play up to about halfway. Actually, it was a brilliant turnover there from number 9. What's his name? Townsend. It's a good run there from Capstick. Ethan Roots in the midfield. Townsend. Oh, Sharks penalised for being offside. Still offside. Hammersley at the back, trying to get the ball to Feo Boso, but they've lost it forward, so it'll be a penalty. I think Exeter might get the first points here. Wouldn't be surprised if they go for poles. And it was number 6, James Fenter, who was offside. I might shoot my cousin a message and ask him how much the the kits are. So Exeter have a decent line out here. They didn't go for poles though, so they've gone for the line out. Dan Frost with his first throw into the line out in the game. Go to the front. Capstick comes down with it. He might have knocked it on. Oh, Exeter coming away with it. Excuse me. No, it was a knock on. It was a knock on from Capstick, so it'll be a Shark scrum. And this is where the Sharks will really, really need to pressurize them. What do we think, guys? Score predictions. Come on. Chuck some score predictions in the chat if you can. I want to see who gets the closest. I am predicting 28-17 to the Sharks. Tua and Hammersley in the centres for Exeter, brand new partnership, which is interesting against it's arguably one of the strongest sides in the Championship Cup. Champions Cup, sorry. So I think there might be an HIA check here. And it's on Vincent Chituka. No, it's not an HIA. I think it's his forearm. And I think he's coming off. Five minutes into the game, and we've lost our number 7 already. And it's not a good start for the Sharks. And I think that means Pepsi Buthelezi is coming onto the field. I mean, it's a very good replacement, but it's frustrating to be so early in the game. So Vincent Chituka being led away 5 minutes into the game. Pepsi Buthelezi is on, so a good replacement, but frustrating for Chituka. Grant Williams to feed the scrum. And let's see, how does the Sharks scrum go? Exeter doing well. It's a very solid scrum. Both kind of front rows going to ground. Hazen comes away with it. Tackled by Tua. Williams goes to Emil van Heerden. Pink shirt swarming around him. I think there's going to be a box kick here. Yeah, Grant Williams is going to box kick. Very close to being charged down. Feo Bosu comes forwards, and it's Mapimpi who's knocked it on straight into the arms of Feo Bosu. Townsend. Haywood. What's his name? Hayden Wood. Hodge. Picked up behind from number 4. Number 4 is Capstick. Is it? Yeah. No. Oh, they might have swapped. Kick through. Vassie's back there. Gets around Hammersley. Oh, and Fisselau smacks him. And he looks like he's That that probably will be checked because Varsity clattered to the ground there, and he looks like he might have taken a hit to the head. Vissalau could be in trouble here. Hang on. Varsity's had 3 appearances in the Champions Cup. They can't. Oh, yes. Vissalau's at least getting a yellow card here. That Vissalau's definitely getting a yellow card. Yeah, that's sadly it's going to be a yellow. It might even be a red because he's always upright. Yes, Ethan Roots hits Fussy, but I don't see that as enough of a mitigation because he didn't really move. They kind of hit him at the same time. This could be a red card. Yeah, they hit him at the same time. Yeah, this could be a red or off-field review at least. This could really mar the game. That just didn't need to happen either. How do you not see a? Yeah, I mean, I suppose Fizzle out. It was more of a. He wasn't like running into him. He did stop and brace. So I would put it as an off-field review, but I wouldn't straight red it. So I think it's just going to be a yellow. I don't know if it'll be an off-field review, but Fassi might have to go off there for an HIA. No, Fassi's on his feet. I think that should have been an off-field review. Jacques Mullen asking the refs if there's going to be an HIA for Afalile Fassi, but it's not the ref's decision. So yes, Greg Fisselau receives a yellow card. I think that should have at least been an off-field review. I don't mind if it wasn't upgraded to a red, but it should have at least been a review. So Hendrickser using that long boot of his to find a touch just outside the Sharks' 10-meter line. It will be their throw in. I think, to be honest, I think Fisselau should go for an HIA as well. They probably both should, and especially with the way Fussy just went, he should definitely go for an HIA. But Doc just said no. Interesting. So we got Sean O'Farrell reckoning 35, Sharks 35, Exeter 10. Good carry from Oxenchair in the midfield. Grant Williams looking for a box kick and finding it. Molina trying to charge it down. Edsabeth and Cater coming forwards for it. And I tell you what, it's a great take from who's that number 11? Tommy Wyatt. Brilliant take from him. It's Scott Seo. Sees off, just about sees off Oxenchair. Townsend probably going to look for his own box kick. Nope. Feeds it off to Capstick. Vermeulen picks up and goes. Finds some space. Gets it off to Ethan Roots. Ethan Roots stabs downfield. The chase on here. Grant Williams is back. He gets it away to Fussy. Fussy running down the line. Cater with him. Cater breaks one and then runs into Fussy. Vantage though. No arms to tackle, it looked like. Hendrickser out to Pep Buttalesi. Off to Essays and back to Buttalesi. Really good. Oh, yeah, he was held there. And Buttalesi tried to get back to his feet without releasing the ball. He was held. But Sharks had the penalty, I think, for a no-arms tackle. Good from the Sharks. Really good. No, so it was Roots tackling off the ball. I think it was Fussy who got tackled off the ball, and that's why he hit Cater. So another chance for Hendrickson to boot it downfield and march us up the field. And I think that'll bring play to about halfway. Let's see. Is it? Yeah. Roots pushes Varsity into Cater. So the ball is inside the Sharks' half, just, which means that there is an option of a 50-22. Mbanambi. Mbanambi throws to the back to Van Heerden. Good throw. Williams has to get it away quickly. Venter in the midfield. He's kind of isolated though. Williams. Hooker. Vassy. Oh, and it's been. Oh, no. Vassy knocks it on. Hammersley hacks it downfield. And there's a chase here. Hodge. Mapimpi gets back just. Hodge had the pace on him though. Tell you what, Hodge had the gas on him there. Told you, Josh Hodge is bloody fast. He is so fast. I mean, Mapimpi is no slouch at all, but Hodge had him for pace there. To be fair, Mapimpi wasn't exactly. Mapimpi wasn't, I should say, full speed. No, I think Mapimpi and Hodge are fairly close to each other speed-wise. Right, so what is it? It'll be an extra scrum, and Sharks not really making full use of this 10-minute yellow card just yet. It's 4 minutes gone on the yellow card. Still 0-0, and I think the game will break open at some point. Scrum's going to have to be reset as both teams standing up. Just having a chat with the with Oxenshire and the who's number 3 for them is Marcus Street. That I didn't expect. Sharks have a much lighter pack. Well, much lighter pack. They're 26 kgs lighter in the Sharks pack. But when you have Khaleesi and I suppose James Fenter and Buthelezi as your back row, they're not heavy. Good shove from the Sharks though. Pressure on Townsend. James Fenter gets hold of him. Really good pressure there. Khaleesi comes through. The ball is out. No, the ball is not pulled out. Sharks. So good effort though from the Sharks. Yes, it wasn't out yet, but I mean, great attempt. I'm not so sure. I think it was. Oh, and it looks like Cater might have got a nasty. Oh, it was sorry, it might be James Fenter who's got a nasty shot on his shoulder there. I wonder if was it James Fenter who was penalised there? Yeah, no, that was under the foot. Yeah, it was under the foot, and it looks like James Fenter's hurt his shoulder. And we don't have another. Well, Jason Jenkins would have to go. Yeah, actually, it's a good point. What would we do? Jason Jenkins is going to have to come on. Shit, yeah, Fenter's going off. No, it's not. It's Dylan Rich. Oh, Dylan Richardson can play flank. So Dylan Richardson will be coming on at flank. Hey, well, this is not good for the Sharks. That's our two. That's 2 of our replacements used already in the first 11 minutes. Yeah, that's the problem. Is that with Richardson on, if let's say Mbanambi has to go off, that really makes it hard later on because Richardson will not only be a little tired, but then we are missing the back row as well. And we'd have to put like Jason Jenkins in the back row, which, he's heavy as hell. So I wouldn't complain, although I'd probably maybe try Etzebeth in the back row. So Ethan, referees asked for a. Wait, what's going on? Oh, referee had called time off. So there'll be a rethrow at the line out. Oh, okay. A free kick, actually. I'm not sure what actually happened. So free kick. Ethan Roots will get it. He runs hard. Straight to Khaleesi. Khaleesi brings him down. Is Molina. Molina making good meters there. Townsend. Tua. Richardson brings him down. Townsend again. Numbers. Townsend tries to snipe. Is brought down by Trevor Nyakani. Hammersley. I mean, extra 2 meters out, if that. Advantage. Dylan Richardson offside. So Exeter will at least have a shot at 3. Townsend goes to Capstick. Townsend going to go left. He goes really wide left. Cater grabs it, but they'll come back for the penalty. The Sharks aren't out of it yet. There's a penalty. And it looks like they'll go for a tap and go through their hooker, Dan Frost. Use it. So no, Townsend picks up and he passes to Jacques Mullen. He wants to score on his return home. Roots. I think Roots might be out. No, short. Townsend. No, it's not. It's not. It's that's that. I think he's over there. Yeah, it's a try. And I think it is Dan Frost. I think Dan Frost has got the opening score of the game. Yeah, and against the Sinvin situation as well. Exeter down. Yeah, it is Dan Frost. Exeter down to 14. Don't forget. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely a try. Definitely a try. Not great from the Sharks. They had Mapimpi defending as a guard on that ruck. So yeah, that was likely to happen. So a good start for Exeter considering. 15 minutes gone in this first half. Hodge will have the kicking duties for Exeter. Don't forget, this is a similar kind of test they had to last year's competition, where they had to travel away to play Toulon when Toulon were playing very well, and they managed to win, and it really kind of ignited their season. So they're going to hope that this can be a similar occasion. Hodge converts 7 points to nil, or rather 0 points to 7. Very good start for Exeter there. Oh, I didn't know Exeter was sponsored by Crew clothing. I do quite like Crew, I'm not gonna lie. And that Exeter kit is quite nice. So Jordan Hendrickson gets us underway again. Cater is after this. The ball's definitely been knocked on. It falls to Oxenchair, comes back to Etzebeth. Grant Williams, Butalezi, and Esther Hazen completely knocks it on. Looks like Esther Hazen wearing a ring. Might be one of those rubber kind of bands that Danny Kerr used to talk about. Yeah, it was a poor attempt there from Capstick. Although I think his lifters didn't help him much. So the Sharks will have a scrum on the 22 of Exeter, and it's a really good attacking platform here. They need to make use of it. Well, yeah, we won in the Champions Cup, weren't we? And then we dropped out of it. Yeah, we beat Quins in our first round. I remember I streamed that game. I commentated on that game. Anyway, Grant Williams, recycled by Richardson. Etzebeth beats the tackle of Vermeulen. Williams. Hendrickson feeds it to Hooker. Williams. Richardson. Tackled by Vermeulen. Etzebeth. Gets it up the back to Hendrickson. It's a good pickup by Tua. Knock backwards, or rather lost backwards by Hendrickson, and Tua's picked it up and gone. Townsend. Here is Molina. Sharks trying to play too close to the gain line there. 7-0 to Exeter. Kick over the top. What's his name? Hayden Wood. Hayden Wood. Good kick. Good kick. Pass off the floor from Pimpi to Fassi. Hendrickson. Khaleesi. Khaleesi takes the tackle and goes to ground. Tua. What? Another penalty against the Sharks. And you can see that Esterhuizen's getting irritated. He's starting to lash out at Townsend. That was self-inflicted by the Sharks. Side entry for that penalty. And it's Hayden Wood who is taking those kicks. And I don't think he's found touch. He hasn't. Sharks have come away with it. Hooker gets it very quickly away to Mapimpi. Mapimpi steps in field. Faye Bosu and Hammersley bring him down. Williams. Hendrickson feeds it to Miel van Heerden. Is Hendrickson. Hendrickson's going to put it downfield. Or Cater to chase. Hayden Wood goes up high. Cater brings him down. I mean, Esterhuizen just falling into that ruck. Very silly. Vermeulen. Tackled by Nyakani and Mbanambi. 20 minutes almost 20 minutes gone. Oh, Esterhuizen. Etzebeth trying to charge that down. Oh, it's a horrible bounce for the Sharks. Fisselau's come away with it. Hayden Wood gets it to Hammersley. Feubosu. Good tackle there from Mpimpi. Fassi trying to get over to affect the steal. Can't do so, but Fisselau comes away with it. Townsend with a box kick over the top. Fassi's not there. Hendrickson gets there. Hayden Wood brings him down. Sharks are under all sorts of pressure from Exeter here. Etzebeth. Mapimpi's got some space. Mapimpi inside to Oxenchair. Gets it to Grant Williams. That's forward. Grant Williams off the floor to Hooker. Great pickup from Hooker. Oh, that might be a day. Oh. Here is Pepsi Buttalesi. He beats the tackler for Mullen. Pepsi Buttalesi, he's going to go in and score. But I do think they'll go back. That was a forward pass from Oxenchair to Grant Williams. I don't think that can be a try. And that did look like a dangerous charge from Oxenchair. I think they should check that. But what a try. If it's awarded, what a try. But I think they should check that. I love the fact that Oxenchair was in part of it. But I'm pretty sure this pass to him was... no, that angle won't tell us. It looks like the ref's okay with it. That was such a good pickup from Hooker. Oh, and I tell you what, Pepsi Buttalesi does stunningly there. Bloody hell, that was a good run from Buttalesi. It doesn't look like they're checking it. Oh, no, they are checking it. Yep, they are checking. I think they're checking the forward pass. Yeah, I think it was forward. I mean, I called it forwards even when it was live. Oh. No, so the TMO is checking it in the background. Hendricks right in front of the poles. Dinks it over. 7 points all. So I guess the try will stand. I mean, what a step there from Buttalesi. What a try from the Sharks. Now that's more like it. 7 points all. So Hayden Wood will get us underway again. 7 points to all. The Sharks hit back. Great take in the air from Faye Waboso. That is why he's such a staple in the England side now. Townsend. Capstick. Ooh, Capstick. I tell you what, Capstick has just brushed off Etzerbeth. Hayden Wood out the back. Hodge. Or is it Hammersley? I can't tell. Wyatt is hunting for it, but the ball dribbles out. It was Hodge. I wonder what his hairband's made of, because if it's hard plastic, he's not allowed to wear it. Hodge will become an England player at some point. He's so good. He just needs a bit of experience. But he's controlling games quite well now. Well, apparently not. They're losing. But so Manambi throws. Neil Van Heerden, Grant Williams feeds Nyakani. Good carry from Trevor. Sharks told to use it. And Grant Williams kicks downfield. Cater will chase. Jacked off, you say? What do you mean? Sean, what do you mean? You chalked off? Good carry from Jordan Hendrickson to get it out of the 22. Williams goes wide to Fassi. Fassi will kick downfield. Mapimpi will chase. He's booted that really long for Hodge to go back and gather. Hodge steps back in field and decides to kick. Caught by Grant. Who was that? Grant Williams? No, Fassi. Fassi steps Hodge. Gets the ball away to Grant Williams. Grant Williams is in space. Gets the ball in field to Fassi. Fassi gets it away to Mapimpi. Sharks will go in again. Sharks score a second. And you cannot give Grant Williams space. Ever. He will destroy you. Mapimpi gets his first try in this season's Champions Cup. Hodge gets absolutely stepped by Fassi. Grant Williams arguably could have just cut in field and do it himself, but no, rather make sure. And Mapimpi scoring in the corner. 12 points to 7 to the Sharks. He was the top scorer in the Challenge Cup last year. And the Sharks have suddenly burst to life. It's a hard kick for Hendrickson, though. Right in the corner. He has 1 from 1 so far. No one's even tried to take a penalty. Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. You've got the distance easily. Come on. Hendrickson draws it left. He has certainly had the distance, but he draws it left. So it'll remain 12 points to 7. The Sharks take the lead. Oh, what a step from Fassi. And Grant Williams is just so fast. Draws in Faye Waboso. Probably the one person who could have caught Mapimpi. And a bright start from Exeter has turned into a very bright showing from the Sharks at the moment. Taken down by Buthelezi. Can't quite escape Faye Waboso's tackle. Williams. Probably going to box kick here. Molina trying to charge down. Can't do so. Mapimpi after it. And Hodge knocks it on. No, referee says backwards, but the Sharks come away with it. Williams. Hendrickson. Esterhazen. Buthelezi again on the run. Breaks through one. Gets up to halfway. Gets the ball away to Hooker. Hooker's got gas. Hooker will probably go here. No, Hodge gets back to him. But he gets it away to Grant Williams. Grant Williams is over, and the Sharks are flying. The Sharks get their third in about 5 minutes. What a try from the Sharks. My God, how this game has changed. Hooker did so well there. Another stunning pickup from Hooker. And Buthelezi again, what a carry. Hooker did so well here. Hodge, to be fair, Hodge did really well to get there to get him down. Yeah, I told you, Josh Hodge is rapid. But what the hell? The Sharks are suddenly just. Yeah, Sean, you're not wrong. I feel for Exeter because they do have a couple of players that I really like, and I support England, so. But I'm a Sharks fan, and this is nice to see. In fairness, we should be winning this. So with our team we should arguably beat anyone. Hendrickson knocks it over, 19 points to 7. So Exeter will get us underway again. 19 points to 7. So it looks like Tua might be getting an HIA, which means that Will Rigg will be coming on. Tell you what, he has a big rig. Quite literally, he has a big rig. So it's another really effective chase from Faye to turn the ball over. So not turn the ball over, to win the ball back. It is Capstick. So Tua off for a HIA. Hodge flings it way too hard. Hooker comes away with it. And bounces off. Yeah, definitely a penalty. Oh, no. Okay, so we'll come back for the knock on from Hodge. Sorry, it wasn't. It was Hammersley, but it was a shocking pass from Hodge. Oh, no, it was Rigg. Awful pass from Hodge. There's a good hit. I mean, Hodge did well to tackle Hooker there. He was off on the wrong side. And Benambi's hand isn't looking fantastic, and that'll cause a problem. It looks like Benambi's fingers aren't feeling too good. No, so Benambi will be staying on. Just some minor issues with his hands. So it'll be a Shark scrum. That's really important because the Sharks have, if they can get a dominant scrum here, it's a very good attacking platform for Grant Williams. Exeter holding well. Sharks having a bit of ascendancy now. No, it's just turning now. Grant Williams going to have to get it out or it'll be reset. And it will be reset. So it'll be a reset scrum. Well, it's still Sharks ball. 30 minutes gone. Yeah, I mean, looking at this, if Mbanambi goes off, they don't really have a choice. Dylan Richardson will go to 2, obviously. And then they'll probably chuck on Jason Jenkins at maybe 5 and maybe put Emil van Heerden in the back line, back row, I guess. I'm honestly not sure. I don't know which one. I don't know which one they prefer in the back row, Van Heerden or Jason Jenkins. So Grant Williams sees the scrum again. Sharks getting more of a shove on this one, but and there's the penalty. Marcus Street, the number 3 for Exeter. He's feeling the pressure there being put on him via Oxenchair. Hendrickson. Hendrickson finds a brilliant touch. about 10 meters from the Exeter line. What a kick from Hendrickse. I'll tell you what, Indukani might need a new shirt soon. That thing was being pulled all kinds of ways. Yeah, try bonus point should really be on the Sharks' radar now. So Manambi, he throws. Van Heerden, it didn't look straight. Sharks setting a maul. Going well at the moment. And Manambi has to break off and go. Feeds it to Van Heerden. They're 2 meters out. Oh, that's a penalty. Yep. And it's going to be a yellow card. Yep. And it looks like it'll be maybe Will Rigg. And it is. I think Will Rigg, who's just come onto the field, is going to get a yellow card. Now this isn't actually. This is something I haven't kind of experienced. If the HIA is then fine, he's cleared to play. Then what happens? Because the player who came on for him has gone off. Interesting. Anyway, Sharks will get a 5-meter line out here, and Exeter just compounding errors now. So where did this? Yeah, in from the side, definitely. Yeah, and then he goes off his feet. So will they go to Van Heerden again? They do. In the middle, they set the maul, obviously. And Manambi's got it at the back. It's kind of wheeled, and that's allowed Exeter to come through. And this will be turned over. Yeah, that was poor from the Sharks. Poor management. Really good maul defense from Exeter though, especially when they were a man down. Although the yellow card isn't showing on the scoreboard. And it looks like it is Molina who got through there and affected that legal collapse, making the ball unplayable. Got about 7 minutes until half time. Been a good first half so far. Sharks are playing well now. So my score is probably not going to happen because it would require the Sharks to get 3 penalties, and they're not going to take penalties unless Exeter somehow score a couple of tries. So I think who said it was going to be 35-10? That's more likely, although Exeter won't be going for penalties. Crystal picks up and goes, brought down by Kulisi. Townsend trying to get a box kick set up. The ball's out. Charged down by Etzebeth, although it's a half charge down. Here is Fassi. Fassi whips it wide, and it's not a good pass to Mapimpi. In fact, it's an awful pass to Mapimpi, and the ball goes out. But I think it'll be an option because I think that's a knock-on. Knock-on or a line-out, yeah. Yeah, the Sharks have got ascendancy in the scrum, as we expected. Yeah, it was not a great pass from Fassi. There was certainly a possibility of a try there. So Dan Frost will throw in a defensive line out, just inside the Exeter 22. Sharks don't challenge. Falls for Thistleout. Thistleout feeds it off to Vermeulen. He stepped away because he didn't want to die. Anyway, Townsend gets it away to Molina. Townsend almost charged down by Etzebeth. Or Mapimpi comes away with it. And he's brought down by Thistleout. Emil van Heerden. Hendrickse gets it to Cater. Cater on his bike. Cater gets the ball away to Hooker. Hooker manages to stay in. Grant Williams. Williams gets into the 22. He's a bit isolated though. No, advantage. Off feet. Van Heerden acting a scrum off. Hendrickse. Esterhazen. Esterhazen goes wide. Khaleesi. Beobosu slips. Khaleesi's going to run in for an easy try, and there is the bonus point try. It's unfortunate from Feowobosa. He just slipped. Came forward a bit too fast and slipped. And that will take the Sharks to 24 points to 7 with the kick to come. It was a great pass there from Esterhuizen. To be fair, even if Feowobosa hadn't slipped, I don't see him making much of a change there. It would have probably just been Mapimpi to score. Great try from the Sharks. Very simple. Good shifting of the ball by Esterhuizen. And that's the bonus point wrapped up. Now, we just need to build some points difference. And, I mean, the way Exeter are playing, I'm not worried about them really getting a bonus point. Hendricks, this time he's accurate. He slots it down the middle from out wide, and that'll be 26 points to 7. Sharks taking a commanding lead. So it'll be Hayden Wood to get us underway again, and Exeter really need to find something. So Etzebeth, right? Oh, and Feowobosa, he happens, but himself and Etzebeth, but no penalty. I think it was a fair challenge, to be fair. Grant Williams, box kicking. Mapimpi to chase, as always. Hodge does really well to take that. Townsend gets away to Capstick. Capstick off to Dan Frost. Frost with a wild pass. Hammersley has to get back to it. He does manage to gather. And Cater just didn't get back on side. Yeah, Cater didn't get back on side before trying to take the ball off him. He needed to just literally all he needed to do was turn around. Hammersley very lucky there. So Hayden Wood kicking downfield. Yeah, I mean it's a bit odd from Cater there. I do like Cater. I think he's good. He's very good in the air. He chases hard. So Chiefs have a line out just outside the Sharks 22 with less than a minute in this half. They win their own line out through Vermeulen. Roots breaks away, supported by Molina. Here's Townsend. Gets it away to Fisselau. Brought down on the 22. Townsend. And it's a kick forward by Hayden Wood. Deep kick, I tell you. I mean, it's going to be a Sharks line out on their 5, but it does make that turn them into a. Sorry, I think it was Hammersley who kicked that. It does make them have to defend their line out instead of being under any pressure or Exeter. So it'll be a throw in from Benambi. And I think what they'll do, yeah, so the Sharks will just secure the ball and kick it out, and that'll be half time. Benambi throws it to Etzebeth. They're very slow. Oh, oof. And so Etzebeth does get it back to Grant Williams, although, and it's turned over. It's a penalty to Exeter. Oh no, it's a try. What the hell happened there? And I think it's a double for Dan Frost. And I mean, tell you what, taking your chances. It was poor. Etzebeth was lifted way too early, and therefore he kind of had to slap it back for Grant Williams, who got it at his bootlaces, and he's hit by all of the Exeter forwards. And I think that he knocks it on. Yeah, I mean, it's poor management from the Sharks. Really poor management there from the Sharks. But at least it's halftime, and it'll probably be 26 points to Hodge is a good kicker. I'm going to say 26-12, 14. Hodge, can he get it? He gets it. Called it. 26 points to 14 is the halftime score. Exeter getting one back on the stroke of halftime, and that'll certainly lift them for the second half. Considering they've had two yellow cards already, it's not a bad score for Exeter. What they'll be really worried about is the fact that the Sharks are being able to break and counter and score quite easily. But that is the halftime score, guys. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the second half, so don't go anywhere. It's a good game at the moment. But I will see you in about 10 minutes. Go grab a drink and see you then. Right, I think we're back, boys and girls. For it hasn't started yet. The second half hasn't started yet, but I thought I'd come back a little bit early and get some opinions, get some little opinions on how we reckon the second half's going to go. What are we enjoying? How the Sharks are playing at the moment? Um, I certainly am. I think it's the best we've seen from the Sharks in quite a while. Yeah, I think it's going well. We're about to return to the stadium now, so good timing. So don't forget, we've still got. Okay, so Leicester Tigers are playing Bordeaux tomorrow, as well as Toulouse versus Ulster and Bristol Bears versus Leinster. So three big games tomorrow. Those are all worth a watch. My cousin's playing on the bench for Leicester tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to watch that. In Bordeaux, not far from where my parents live, so I probably could have gone to the game if I remembered it. Right, so the teams are back out on the field. It is still the sun is still shining. Josh Hodge's hair looks immaculate, like same kind of hairstyle as how that footballer for England, what's his name, Grealish or something. And I tell you what, the coverage so far has been a bit jaunty. They've messed up with a bunch of adverts and their commentary here and there, but the game is about to get back underway. It was 26-14 at half time. Sharks already confirming a bonus point for tries. Now we just need to secure the win. So in the URC, 7 out of 8 home victories for South African sides this year. I think the only game that was a home game that was lost was the Sharks. Actually, no, it might have been the Stormers. I think we beat the Stormers. Okay, anyway, Miel van Heerden takes it down off the kickoff. Grant Williams probably look for a box kick here. Yep, Hendricks is not in the pocket, so Williams under the attention of Molina gets it long. Mapimpi goes forwards, knocks it backwards. Roots comes away with it. He offloads it to anyway. Hendricks has got it midfield. He gets it away to Esterhazen. Esterhazen off to Fassi. Fassi stabs it through instead of passing. Good option. Cater slaps it back in field to Hooker. Hooker's done really well there, but what was it? A knock on? Whistle's gone. What might have been a line out? What's the call? Knock on. Good effort though from Cater. Oh yeah, because Cater came from the Griquas. It's a shame. The Griquas actually deserve to be in a better competition. So changes at half time. Scott Seo is left the field for Goodrick Clark. Will Goodrick Clark. It looks like it's the only change so far. Only one we've been told about. I know there are other games this afternoon. I will quickly let you get those up. So Townsend will feed the scrum. First scrum in the second half. And I tell you what, it's a dominant scrum from Exeter. Exeter have walked straight through the Sharks scrum there. So at the moment, other games going on at the moment. Clermont are beating Benetton 21-0. Then in just over an hour, Northampton plays Cast, and then Stormers play Toulon at the same time at 3:15 or 5:15 South African time. Hayden Wood kicks down field, makes it about up to 10, I think. Then Munster play Stade Francais tonight. Saracens play the Bulls, another big South African game. Glasgow play Sale, and Racing play Harlequins. Lots of rugby today. And that's just the Champions Cup. There's also the Challenge Cup going on at the moment. Bayonne beating Scarlets. Black Lion beating Vannes. Right, so Capster takes at the top. Here is Townsend. Townsend feeds it to what's his name? Wyatt? Wyatt. Townsend. Hayden Wood. Fissalau. No, sorry. Fissalau Tour. Fissalau. Townsend. Ethan Roots in the midfield. Well met by Umbanambi. Oh, Grant Williams almost getting it and managing an intercept there. Trevor Nyakani's over it. And penalty. Well done, Trevor. Great turnover there from Trevor. Now the Sharks need a bit of luck here. They do not need another injury into a back row player. So Jordan Hendrickson takes the penalty quite quickly and gets the ball up to the extra 10-meter line. Good tackle there from Grant Williams. And there ain't no moving Trevor once he's on it. After the way the Currie Cup ended this year, I mean, Trevor's just my bloody hero. So Sharks have conceded 7 penalties to Exeter 6, but Exeter have conceded them in bad places. Mbonambi, Van Heerden, Grant Williams, Hendrickson goes wide to Esterhazen, gets it to Hooker. More good hands from Hooker. Advantage to the Sharks. Williams, not a good pass to Hendrickson, but he gets it away to Buthelezi. Williams, Nyakani, he's isolated, but he's done well to stay on his feet. Molina definitely penalised. Yeah, Molina definitely penalised there. Sharks have a penalty. And now I think the Sharks will probably go for the line. Oh no, they're going for poles. Sharks are going to go for poles. They're going to play more of trying to conserve the lead rather, or consolidate the lead. Yeah, and it was Feo Boso who just wasn't rolling away. Arguably not his fault, but it's just that's the rules of rugby now. There's nothing he could have done there. And he is without a doubt the most talented player in England at the moment. Well, actually, no. He's. I'd say actually Marcus Smith is the most talented. He is the most explosive. He is ridiculously strong, and he is so fast. Yeah, him and Marcus Smith are just the instant names on an England team sheet. So Jordan Hendrickson smacks that over 20. Hang on, 29 points to 14. Sharks lead, opening up a 15-point lead. So Hayden Wood gets us underway. Goes a little bit shallower this time. And Nearden tries to come up for it. He knocks it on. Roots takes on Richardson and Che brings him down. Hayden Wood out to Feo Boso. Good tackle from Esterhazen. Townsend. Fissalau. Richardson and Nyakani partnering up to tackle. Townsend. Hayden Wood. Out the back. Here's Rigg. Back from his yellow card. Picked up by Dan Frost. Out the back to Roots. But great wrap up and tackle there from Jordan Hendrickson. Khaleesi wraps up Townsend. Buthelesi's trying to get over it. He's not going to get that one. It is, penalty against Buthelezi. Yeah, he went in front of the ball and then came back onto it. Now, what do Exeter do? I think they have to go for the corner and go for a try. Yeah, and they are. Hodge is going to kick for the corner. Really well wrapped up there from Khaleesi. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. He had his hands forward and then tries. Well, to be fair, then he doesn't try to go for the ball. No, he does try to hit it back with his feet, though. Whereas he would have had to have left the ruck before doing that. So, Dan Frost, the double try scorer, goes to the back. And it is a good steal from Van Heerden. But it's been knocked on. That was knocked on surely by Exeter. But Exeter are coming away with it. They're 2 meters out. Good tackle from Khaleesi. Frost really wants that hat trick. Roots going in with a shoulder, but doesn't really do much. Sharks Mullen, and he's been stripped. Ed Smith. Oh, it's a penalty. Bollocks. Mbanambi was offside. Yeah, so it'll be a penalty. I imagine they'll set the maul. I imagine they'll set a maul here, will Exeter. No, they're not. Yeah, well, I mean, they'll set a maul off the line out, I imagine. Hodge goes to the corner, another 5-metre line out to Exeter. And Sharks won't want to concede. Well, I mean, they never want to concede, but they don't want to, because then the game gets a lot closer than it actually looks. It gets to 29-21, then you're like, not as safe as we thought we were. So Frost throws to the front. Molina, and it's a good maul. Sharks are in danger here. Etzebeth needs to get his weight behind this. Sharks have defended the maul well. Here's Roots. Roots picks up. He's stopped short. Townsend might dive over the top, actually. Nope, decides to go to... Oh, is that... What's his name? Goodrick Clark. It's not Jimmy Roots. Goes to Fisalau. Almost an arms tackle from Mbanambi. Oh, and Fayewabush gets caught with it. He's coming field, though. Good tackle from Esterhazen. Hammersley wraps him up. Oh, Oxenchair does really well to wrap up number 3. What's his name? Marcus Street. There's Molina. Fisalau clears out Mapimpi. Townsend gets it away to Vermeulen. Is in the corner. But wait, no, wait. I think they're coming back for obstruction. Old friends. I think they're checking. No, it's penalty to Sharks. Obstruction. Oh, that's good. That's very lucky because that was a great move. I like Vermeulen. I miss him playing for the Sharks. He's bloody good. And the fact that he could play for England is quite funny. He has been in England for a long time now. But the problem is we have too many good 7s. And none of them get to play. Oh, it's a huge kick from Jordan Hendrickser. Massive kick from Hendrickser. I mean, it's only crossing because Mbanambi tries to hit the player. I mean, I think Mbanambi does that so that obstruction happens. Because if he doesn't try to make the tackle on Capstick, that's not obstruction. Mbanambi does well there to feign that. That's very lucky for me. Sharks have a line out inside the Exeter 10-metre line. That's a huge kick from Hendrickser. I think they're going to go to... Yep, they go to Van Heerden at the front. Set the maul. Mbanambi's got it at the back. 10 minutes gone in the second half already. Mbanambi breaks off. Gets it to Khaleesi. Brought down by Fisalau and Vermeulen. Williams gets it away to Buthelezi. Great pickup by Buthelezi. Williams away to Van Heerden on a good line. Williams again. Fassi stabs it through. Probably not the right time to do that. Bring Hodge down. Great tackle from Hooker. Fayewabush acting as 9. Fayewabush tries to go himself. Etzebeth brings him down. Oh, I mean, Fisalau literally has his arm around Hooker's head. How is that not high? Townsend's got it at the back. He's been told to use it. Etzebeth trying to charge him down. Can't do so. But he is providing a pain in the ass. Fassi takes it well. Hooker with a great, really good strength. Here's Van Heerden. Williams goes deep to Hendrickser. Hendrickser with the box kick, with a kick over the top. Mapimpi to chase. Mapimpi on Fayewabush. Fayewabush wins. Is upended though. And Sharks get it back. Although, no, Exeter have come away with it. Hodge is after it. Hendricks is going to have to dive on it. Oof. Well, Hodge takes out Hendricks though. Not backwards. Fassi has it. Fassi kicks downfield. And it's gone very deep. But it's not going to go dead. Oh, Wyatt puts it down just before Fassi gets there. So it'll be a goal line dropout. Goal line dropout for Exeter. What was that about? Ref and TMO is like the boxing refs. This is a really good game. Here we go, Jace. Shuko and Chunu is coming on, as well as Hanyo Jakobs. So front row replacements coming on now. There are no replacement hookers. So, but I like him, Chunu. He is so good. And in broken play, he is not slow. I would hate to. He was a bit like Beast in that kind of rangy prop kind of way. Change for Exeter as well. Ross Vincent, the Italian international, coming onto the field. Not sure who he's coming on for. He's coming for the captain, Jacques Muller. So I don't know who's gone to captain now. Hey, Hayden Wood kicks off. Etzebeth hanging outside the 22. He takes it well. Gets it out the back to Esterhazen. Esterhazen's going to take them on in the middle. Bounces off Capstick, but then goes back in for seconds. Williams gets it to Newman and Chunu. That's penalty. 100%. Penalty of the Sharks. And it's Ethan Roots who is penalised for having his hands in. So Sharks will kick to the corner. And I think they'll probably try and set a maul here. They've got about a 8-metre line up. Yeah, it's weird. I don't think Roots was the tackler. So number 18 is also on. Jimmy Roots, brother of Ethan Roots. Could we see another Roots play for England? Sharks. Manumbi goes to the front. Richardson fires it infield to Esterhazen. Good run from Esterhazen up to the 5-metre line. Williams. Oh, and Ethan Hooker knocks it on. It's his first time where Ethan Hooker's hands have let him down. Capstick. Oh. I mean, it's still a knock on, but Katie does get the ball down. And Inard has come on for Dan Frost. So Dan Frost will not get his hat trick. And Jason Jenkins is coming onto the field. That's really risky from the Sharks. Because what if now a forward gets injured? There's no forwards left on the bench. So Manumbi's gone off, which means I want to see which one of them is playing in the back row. Could we see Jaden Hendrickser in another position? What do you mean? Where would you like him to play? I don't think Jaden Hendrickser can play in any other positions, to be honest. I wouldn't. He could maybe play fly half, but I wouldn't put him anywhere else. So I'm curious to see how this the scrum will now be. Who is going to be in the back row? It looks like it might be Jenkins. Which, I mean, is more heft. So ball is into the scrum. Townsend. Oh, and there's straight to knee there. Penalty to Exeter. I'm not sure that was the right call, but it looks like Van Heerden has gone into the back row. But it's the new man, Jimmy Roots, who gets the penalty. Hodge with a good clearance kick there. He's a big man. Jimmy Roots is not small. I think Van Heerden's gone into the back row. Let me see. Yeah, Van Heerden's in the back row playing at 7. And oh God, what's his name? Jason Jenkins has gone into lock pairing with Etzebeth. So line out. Oof. It's gone over. Oh, and Jordan Hendricks just picked it up really well. Gets it away to Khaleesi. Khaleesi is going to go all the way. Khaleesi under the poles. And that is what happens when a loose line out gets thrown. Sharks pounce on a very poor ball, and that is the 5th try for the Sharks. But what a pickup from Jordan Hendrickson. Jordan Hendrickson does so well there. Offload, brilliant offload. And Khaleesi's got some serious acceleration. Gets away from Rig, easy. Oh, just Exeter will be pissed off with themselves there. That was a really poor miss throw. We could be looking, well, we are looking at 36-14 now. So 23 minutes left. Sharks open up a 22-point lead. I tell you what, Sean O'Farrell's 35-10 is pretty close. Not far off if it stays like this. But I think it might get worse. Hendrickson taking as long as he can with that. And 36-14 is the score. Khaleesi gets a double. So Hayden Wood will get us underway again. Kicks downfield. And it's, I think Jason Jenkins knocks it on. Ethan Roots comes away with it. Roots, Townsend, to new man, Jack Innard. Off to Ross Vincent, who is rapid if he gets in some space. And it's Hayden Wood who chips forward. Wyatt can't keep it in, though. And I think Jaden Hendricks says, come on for Grant Williams now. I do like that Exeter kit. It's really cool. Right, so there will be, I think it's a line out to the Sharks. So Dylan Richardson will be throwing in. I hope the Sharks can get a couple more tries. But also, we just need to be careful not to get any injuries. So, Edsbeth jumps. Hendrickson, who's now finally cut his hair a little bit. Looks a bit more clean. And streamlined. Hendrickson. He's going to box. Goes for a bit more distance than Grant Williams usually does. Good chase from Cater, but it's a not lost forward by Exeter. Jenkins comes away with it. Hendrickson knocks it forwards, but it is a scrum down to the Sharks for the first knock on. Exeter not really being able to get into any attacking rhythm, and that's their biggest problem. They just don't have the possession. Actually, it's odd. I haven't seen the possession stats, but I know they're going to be very heavily in the Sharks' favour. A couple of changes being made here. Capstick and Townsend coming off, which means that Chris Chunza will be coming on, and I'm assuming Will Beckinsale as well. Yes. Yeah. Unati, you're not wrong. Yeah, they did want to. Yeah, so Chunza is on. I do rate Chunza a lot. He's very good. Couple of players gone to knees, but the ref says play on. Esther Hazen going to take it to the line. Takes 2 to bring him down. Hendrickson. Oof. On Van Heerden. Penalty against Exeter. Offside. That was a bit of a high shot, I reckon, on Emil Van Heerden. Tell you what, Van Heerden's played well today. He's played really well. Really happy with him. He's a very good player. Yeah, he's holding his neck. He definitely got a bit of a compression there. So Jordan Hendrickson kicks downfield. Finds a touch outside the Chiefs 22. Good kick from him. Yeah, definitely a high shot from Chunza. Definitely a high shot from Chunza. Is it still raining? No, it looks like the rain stopped. Thank God. The weather here today is in Edinburgh is bloody awful. That's why I'm checking. Richardson throws a really long line up, but it goes to Van Heerden. Here's Jordan Hendrickson out to Cater. Cater breaks one into the 22. Hendrickson recycles. Oh, and it's slapped. Oh, it's juggled, but slapped back eventually. No, lost forward. No, no knock on. No knock on. Good. The referee was about to pull a knock on, but didn't. Hendrickson. Other Hendrickson. Jordan. Here's Richardson stepping in field. Richardson with a good run. Gets it off to Mchunu. Mchunu breaks. Oh, Wyatt with a great tackle. Now there's the knock on. Hammersley. They're going to play for the scrum here. They must. Yeah. There'll be a scrum there to Exeter. Oh, that was a great run from Dylan Richardson. Unfortunate from Mchunu. I thought Mchunu could have gone there. Good tackle, though, from Wyatt. What a tackle from Wyatt. Yeah, great tackle from Wyatt. No song will ever get a white person as turned as Sweet Caroline. It's like the whitest song ever written. And it's just played everywhere. Who's that? Paul Malgus. Hi, Paul. How you doing? So Beckensall will feed this scrum. It's a defensive scrum. Ross Vincent playing at 7, not his usual 8. And the ball will be scrum will be reset. We've got about 18 minutes left of this game. God, the second half rapidly going past. Has been exciting. So scrum will be reset. So it's still Exeter ball. Sharks, new front row. We'll see how they go against, well, Exeter's new front row. It's head on head, more or less. Jimmy Roots taking penalty to Exeter. I'm not sure I agree with that. I think Jimmy Roots buckled there. I disagree with that. I think Nchunu was in command of that one. Anyway, so it will be Hayden Wood who will kick the penalty for the touchline. Finds touch just outside Exeter's 10-meter line. And guys, don't forget to go and check out BitDefender, our very ever loyal sponsor, global leader in cybersecurity, which is obviously becoming so important in the world, and it will only grow in importance. Do check them out, and certainly consider them for any of your security needs. You can get them for mobile. You can do for so many things. And do send them our love as well. Fable Bosu has it wide on the wing. Mapimpi Pimpy keeps it going. Hodge knocks it on. Fassi will come back, but I think there's a penalty. Yeah, they'll come back. So Hayden Wood will kick to the corner. He's tried to go long, and he says a good kick from Hayden Wood. And it looks like there'll be a change here. Masuku coming on for Esterhazen. And then I assume Fenter is coming on for Fassi. Which means, yeah, so Jordan Hendrickson must be going to 15. And then Fenter is coming on at 12. Unless they've got that wrong. Fenter might not be on, but it looks, I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'll let you know. So Exeter throw in. They get their own line out through Chunza. Yeah, advantage sacking of them all illegally. Could be. Sharks could see a yellow card here. Molina picks up, and it takes a lot from Hendrickson to get him down. And there's going to be a yellow card for a Sharks player here. Who's it going to be? Okay, so referee having a word with Ivan Etzebeth about too many infringements in the recent play, and that if any more, someone will be getting a yellow card. I thought he was going to give a yellow card there, and to be fair, would be justified. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a yellow card. Anyway, so Hayden Wood is going to go back to the corner. Less than 15 minutes to play. Francois Venter is now coming onto the field, except he's replaced Ethan Hooker. So it means Esterhazen is not going off, which is probably a good thing. I'm not going to lie, Fenter, for me, gets too many yellow cards, too many red cards. I like him, but he's a bit of a liability. Yeah, I mean, Fassi's got ice on his neck. He looks a little uncomfortable. So, new man, Inard, throws in. It goes to Molina. He's brought down, and it's another advantage. So it's going to be a yellow card regardless. A good steal there, but here comes the yellow card, and I bet you it's going to... Who's it going to be for? Who's getting a yellow card? Is it Etzebeth? Or is it Van Heerden? No, it's Etzebeth. Etzebeth is going to get a yellow card. He came down heavily on that lineup. So what does he? Yeah, he gets his arm around Molina and brings him down that way. So how does he get himself injured? Lands on Molina, so I don't know how he got injured. Yeah, so Etzebeth is yellow carded, but now they're just treating him. I think he would have had to have gone off anyway. And the problem now is the only person we have left on the bench. We don't have any bench left. All our bench players are on, so we might just have to play with 14 men, or bring on a front rower. Who would we bring on? That's the question. We'd probably have to bring on Jesus, maybe Umbanambi. Yeah, we'd probably have to bring on Umbanambi in the back row. Oh no, Richardson. Yeah, Umbanambi would have to come back on at 2, and then Richardson would have to go back into the back row. Get Van Heerden back into the lock pairing. Bloody hell. So Etzebeth is walking off. Now, how are the Sharks going to deal with this? Oh, well, actually, to be fair, the Sharks don't have to deal with it just yet. So Exeter go to the back. Vincent takes it well. And this is looking like it's going to be a try. Advantage. Could be another yellow. No, I mean, we'll see. It could be reset. Inard. Ooh, he knocked that on. Still a penalty, though. Deconsol. Good kick over the top. It's going to go to Feiwaboso. He's going to get the ball down to try in the corner for Manny Feiwaboso. Good kick from Beckinsale. Sorry, Haywood. No, Hayden Wood. Another yellow card for the Sharks. And it's going to be Emil Van Heerden. Sharks down to 13 in 2 minutes. I tell you what, Exeter could win this game. So now Sharks have one lock, and that is on the field, and that is Jason Jenkins, which means that probably we'll have to put in maybe Buthelezi, or yeah, we'll have to put Buthelezi or Siakalisi into the lock, and just we're gonna have to be. Oh my god, we could literally the Sharks could lose from here. We've got like essentially we'll have just 4 minutes with 15 players on the field if we even manage to get them all on. Hodge straight down the middle from out wide, and it is 36 points to 21. A 15-point lead. That could be the reason that we win. Sharks need to play so conservatively now. Very good kick from Hayden Wood. Very good kick. Nominee for Breakthrough Player of the Season, of the Year, sorry, International Breakthrough Player of the Year for Manny Feobosu. He deserved it. So Masuku will get us underway. He's going to kick probably quite long. Goes into the 22. Falls for Feobosu. Just scored the try. Steps. Feobosu is. Oh, it's a high tackle by Hendrickson. And I tell you what, they're running it out. Venter brings down Fisilau. Penalty to the Sharks. And this they have to just take the points. Waste 2 minutes. Take the points. Take it out to an 18-point lead. That is a really, really crucial turnover for the Sharks. Although I'm surprised Hendrickson wasn't penalised for a high tackle on Feobosu. Go for poles. Yeah. Go for poles. Oh, Jesus. Sharks doing their typical rubbish. Who is the player who gets this turnover? Is it Jaden? Jaden Hendrickson gets that turnover. That is an insane turnover from Jaden Hendrickson. And then Jordan, if he slaps it over, we'll have 10 minutes left to defend an 18-point lead. I think we can do that. We have to be careful, though. Play every single second. Come on, Jaden. Jordan. Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. Hendrickson slots this through the middle. 39 points to 21. Sharks open up an 18-point lead with 10 and a half minutes to go. And now this is going to be a hell of a last 10 minutes. So Jacqueline Hyde rugby. Love that. Love that. That's very, very clever. Love it. Sean O'Farrell. Right, so Hayden Wood gets us underway. Sharks need to consolidate possession and just hold on to it. It goes long. It goes over the top. Mapimpi does come away with it, though. Here's Fenter. Fenter to Nchunu. Nchunu gets it away to Masuku. It's all kind of frenetic here. Masuku gets it away to Mapimpi. Mapimpi steps roots. Mapimpi done really well to get out of the 22 there. Hendrickson goes to Masuku. Masuku launches a huge bomb for Khaleesi and looks like Cater to chase. Here's Hodge. Hodge seems to have lost his hairband. Jason Jenkins can't hold on to him. Here's Hayden Wood. Oh, and that's going to be another yellow card. Cater a yellow card here, I think. No, referee's not called a yellow, just a penalty. Honestly, that might be worth a yellow card. Actually, let's see. Okay, Cater is last man. Cater's last man. Yes, that is worth a yellow card. 100% worth a yellow card. I can't believe the ref hasn't given that a yellow. That is surprising. I think the TMO might have a check with that, and Sharks could be down to 12. I think the ref is checking it. Yep, referee is checking it. And the Black Lion of Georgia have won their first game in the Challenge Cup. Oh, no, wait, no, they beat Gloucester, didn't they? They beat Gloucester last year. But they've beaten Van of France, who beat La Rochelle last week, or 2 weeks ago. It's always good when a team gets a new team gets a couple of wins. So Cater will definitely get a yellow card here. Although no, Jordan Hendrickson was in the background, so it's definitely yeah. No, I mean it's still a yellow card. It's going to be yellow, and Sharks will be down to 12. Forward pass doesn't matter. It's just no effort to catch it. That's the problem, and I think that's what will get Cater a yellow card. Yeah, he slaps that. That's a yellow. I'm sorry. I'm a Sharks fan, and that is a yellow. Yeah, Sharks are down to 12. So Sharks down to 12. That has happened to them before. Sharks have gone down to 12 before, and we still managed to win the game. Sharks doing their best to throw this away. Yeah, if it ended up 39 all, oh my god, please don't. I mean, that is 18 points. It would be quite impressive to get like 3 tries and a penalty or all penalties or yeah. So Hayden Wood kicks downfield. Sharks have 12. So just so you know, if Sharks got another card, and they went down to 11, the game's called off. I think the Sharks immediately lose. So the Sharks cannot afford another yellow card. A team is not allowed to go below 12 players. It's the second time the Sharks have had 3 yellow cards in 3 players off the field. So they go to Ethan Roots at the top. Good maul defense there from the Sharks. Really good. Really good maul defense from the Sharks. So Beckinsale probably going to have to use it. And does. Goes to Rig. At the back to Hayden. On! Now Mapimpi slapped it down. I think Mapimpi could get a yellow card here. Oh my god, what is going on? No, I think this is going to be another yellow card. Eh, I'd like to see it from the other angle. I mean, it's certainly a penalty. It's not just a knock on. Penalty? No. Yeah, penalty. How is that? But then how is that not a yellow? I don't get it. Oh my god, what is happening? I think honestly, the Sharks should actually have got another yellow card there. That was in it's very cynical in a crucial attacking position. And Wood gets a 5 meter line out. The thing is, though, the Sharks have got yeah, no, that's a yellow. That's, that's such a yellow card. Oh my god. So, Inard will have a throw in. Moore goes straight to ground, so it's legal sack. Whoa! Molina tries to go over the top. Is pushed back though, very close. Beckinsale picks up. That's offside from the Sharks. Rig. Yep, there's a penalty advantage for offside. Penalty, and it's going to be another yellow card. Surely not. Okay, so it's just saying, yeah, I literally don't know how this is going to work. I thing is, of course, I'm happy it's not a yellow, Sean, but it should be, and I'm trying not to be biased. And it's so typical Sharks that it's funny. That should have been a yellow. Like, I feel for Exeter. That's three try scoring opportunities that they've had taken from them. Sharks only have 6.5 minutes to defend this, though, so 18 points should be enough. But Jesus Christ. If I was Exeter, I'd be pissed off. I think Etzebeth comes back on the 75th minute. But the way this is going, someone will come back and then there'll be another yellow card. So, scrum is set. Sharks just need to hold this scrum up. Even if we concede a try, Exeter just want the bonus point more. Good, solid scrum from the Sharks. Rig with a good carry. Fisalau. Held up by Masuku and Buthelezi. Finally gets to ground. Beckinsale. Change direction. Hayden Wood over the top. Oh, and he's knocked it on. And it's Hammersley knocks it on. And that, I tell you what, that gets them back in the game. That gets them back into proper contention for the game. But that does, now they're out. I think now it's too much. If he'd got that, and he should have caught that. That's poor. That's really poor. He should have caught that. So Sharks now just need to keep possession for as long as possible. Hendrickser kicks downfield. And just got to find touch. Just has to find touch. Move from set piece to set piece. It's just nuts. 5 minutes left. Sharks down to 12. Oh, Hammersley, come on. Exactly. And that was the bonus point try. At least they would have got a point. Now they still don't have anything. I still think they can get at least one more try. And it's a good line out for Exeter. Here's Beckinsale. Goes to Rig. Oh, it's gone loose. Mapimpi's on it. Oh, Sharks have got it back. No, then there's a double knock on. First knock on from Exeter, second from Sharks. The Sharks put into the scrum. That seals the game. That, I think, seals the game. I think the yellow for Etzebeth will be over soon. If Mapimpi had got a foot to that. I think the yellow for... I don't know if Etzebeth's coming back on. But we'll see. This has been an absolutely nuts game. Oh, it's been insane. Before I do the match review, I'm going to actually quickly check what happens if a rugby team goes down to 11 men. I think it means they forfeit. It's still been a great game. But the Sharks have made it challenging for themselves in this last bit. Fortunately, none of them are like high tackles or anything. So Esterhazen's back on, I think. No, sorry, Esterhazen, not Etzebeth. It's a huge scrum from Exeter. Somehow that's not a penalty, and the Sharks get it out. I have no idea how that wasn't a penalty. But 3.5 minutes to play. Sharks have the ball. Here's Mchunu. Tries to go over Vincent. Good tackle from Vincent, that. Hendricks going for a box kick now for his brother, Jordan, to chase. Good contest in the air. It's fallen for Hayden Wood. Or is it? No, it might be Wyatt. It's an advantage. Advantage to Exeter. Beckinsale goes to Inard. To Ross Vincent, who locks it forwards. But it's a knock-on from the Sharks initially. It'll be a scrum down. Sharks do seal the win. But, bloody hell. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. And Benumbi is coming back on for Etzebeth. So I think Richardson will go into flank. Oh, okay, so it actually might be first 2 yellow cards had finished. Van Heerden looks like he's come back on. So Sharks up to 14 now. And that's the game. 100% that's the game. I tell you what, the Sharks can't afford to do stupid stuff like that against the teams that will actually like. I mean, bloody hell, we've got to play Leicester. I think we've got. I think we might even have Toulouse in our. Like, we got Bordeaux. We can't do this against Bordeaux. Yeah, I feel for Exeter not getting that bonus point. Hammersley, that was unfortunate. That try bonus point might be crucial. But I don't support Exeter. I support the Sharks, and the Sharks have got all 5 points somehow. So Beckensole feed the scrum, maybe the last scrum of the game. 2.5 minutes to play. Ball goes in, and penalty at the scrum for Exeter. The problem is with a penalty, it's more time to take up. So Exeter will want to just boot this downfield, get as much ground, and try and go for that bonus point try. They've got 2 minutes to do it. So, oh yeah, okay. So it's Mchunu who was buckling there. And it's a quick line out for Exeter. Beckensall has to come away with it. Ooh, and he's brought down by Hendrickson. Roots has got it at the back. He feeds his brother Jimmy. Okay, that's a really unhelpful time for the stream to go dead. But at least it's only happening now, not like consistently through the game. Sorry, guys. All right, there we go. Oh, Exeter have got within 4 meters. And Jimmy Roots knocks it on. Although I'd say that came off his leg. There probably should have been a penalty there for playing the scrum off. Yeah, I think the Sharks played the scrum off there. I think it should be a penalty. Oh no, he picked the ball up. Yeah, he picked the ball up. That's fair. Oh, and Jimmy Roots. Oh, it's unfortunate. So Sharks have one more scrum. 30 seconds to see out. Don't forget the Sharks have given away a couple of penalties on these scrums. 9 handling errors to the Sharks, 8 to Exeter. So Sharks, they've kept their scrum okay. And there goes the hooter. Ball goes to Masuku, and Masuku kicks the ball out. Sharks win their first game of the Champions Cup, 39 points to 21, seeing off Exeter despite 3 yellow cards at the same time, down to 12 men for at least 6 minutes of that game. Yeah, the thing is, we got Toulouse at home, and if they bring the A team, yeah, they love the Champions Cup, so that is going to be one hell of a match. But thanks for watching, guys. It's been great to have you here, and what a match! I mean, Sharks making it a bit scary, but a convincing win in the end. Um, but again, not a massive test. It wasn't Exeter's first team, and there are a lot harder teams to come. But the Sharks do seal the win, 39 points to 21. So an 18-point win. Bonus point win for the Sharks. Thanks for joining, guys. Don't forget to check out BitDefender, our very loyal sponsor. There is tons of rugby coming up for the rest of the day. Claremont have beaten Benetton 28-0. And obviously, there's lots of rugby tomorrow. So make sure you get to watch it all. I don't think, actually, I'm not sure what is being streamed tomorrow. Let me have a quick look. Okay, so I think we're only streaming the games that have South African teams in it. So obviously, you've got Stormers on later. Then we got Saracens Bulls later as well. And then I think tomorrow, uh, no, there aren't any games covered tomorrow. I don't think there's 7. So do check that out, guys. Other than that, I will see you next weekend for a couple of streams. And yeah, have a great week.